Speaking of good girls, here's an example. My whole nervous system is shaking, completely hijacked, nervous. And then the mind, of course, doesn't start running too much, but of course, it's like there's this nervousness. There's this, oh my God, will people still like me? Did I do something wrong? Did I offend anybody? Context. Charlie Kirk got murdered. Mani Padme Hum Shanti. I actually never heard of him before. Only, yeah, with the incident yesterday, Angelo came out of the bathroom so shocked and sad, and I was like, what's happening? And then I had to do my research because, yeah, the whole world, I mean, tons of people are mourning him. Lots of celebrities are speaking out, and he's all over Facebook and Instagram. Even though I don't follow any politics, he's all over. And yeah, I studied his values and listened to a few videos, and he's right along my page in regards to, you know, families, more traditional, in regards to gender roles. I have, of course, I have not studied much, but what I read so far, most of the things I agreed on. There were a couple things where it's debatable, right? But lots where, yeah, I think he's a fantastic speaker, so very skillful. Like, I was blown away with this one short I just posted into my story on Instagram, debating if I should or not, and that triggered the response because I did. I've been wanting to address this topic for a long time. It's in regards to gender roles. And, you know, the whole movement that is happening in the world. Yeah, I think, in my opinion, it's just not natural. It's really being pushed by the media and everything. So it's like really awkward and it's just like weird. Yeah. And then this whole thing of, you know, being offended and being so sensitive. So I was like, you know what? I'm practicing that now. Why am I so scared? And I'm actually literally just scared of two people's opinion on my 10,000 follower Instagram and my few hundred friends on Facebook. Two people that I'm afraid of their opinion, if they like me or not. But those two people made me not post certain posts in the past. And yeah, we don't need to voice our opinions about everything all the time. But I don't know, I feel this topic is important. And there's also some really funny memes out there that would just brighten people's days. But I did not post them because of those two people. Now, it might actually be those two people that, you know, need to hear what I would post. Plus, all the other people would actually feel supported, and would actually see where I stand, because social media feeds you what you want to see, right? So you almost feel like, I don't know, you're the only one with that opinion also sometimes. And then you talk to people privately and you realize, whoa, this person has actually the same opinion. And then you realize, whoa, actually, most of the people have the same opinion than I do. Most of the people see certain things the way I do. Yeah. But because of a few people, you don't, you know, perform certain actions. Be careful. It's not the other people's problem, it's your own problem. You're not standing up for what you believe. Now, again, you don't have to voice everything all the time and fight for everything and have an opinion on everything. But if you feel inspired to do so, then yeah, a couple people should not hold you back, especially if it's important topics. So anyways, yeah, I'm sitting here with an anxious nervous system, can't wait for Angelo to tell Angelo he's coming home soon. Um, he's just gonna shake his head because he does not. He is so not interested in other people's opinions. He doesn't care. He is doing his own thing, which is very nice, very inspiring. So, anyways, once he comes home, he can give me a hug, and I'll just my nervous system usually very quickly regulates itself. Yeah. Speaking of, nah, I'm gonna make a separate video on that. Okay, friends, I'm gonna keep this short. I just wanted to address it. It's the good girl syndrome, the good girl in me trying to please others at the expense of my own truth. And maybe not just my own truth, but truth in general. So we got to be careful with our good girl and nice guy tendencies. I talked to a friend today about all that, and she labels herself as a good girl too, big time. Yeah, we got to be aware of these tendencies and study what we can do about them. Focus on the solution, become aware, and then break the habits. Break the habits. My turning point of becoming more myself, less of a good girl, was last month, where Angelo put me on the spot. It was brutal, but it was like the test, and I passed it, and it was rough, but it was so freeing at the same time. Yes. We gotta stop being the good girl, gotta stop being the nice guy. It doesn't do us any good. It doesn't do our children any good. It doesn't do our family any good. It doesn't do society any good. Of course, don't go into the extreme of being an asshole, but be more genuinely kind and be more genuine. Yeah. Less of a people pleaser. More grounded. More relaxed. More free. It's beautiful. Anyways, I still got more to learn to let go of because, this really affected me. But I was like, hey, the dude who passed was so straightforward, and that is exactly what we need nowadays. We need these kind of people. One just passed, so we got to step up. We got to step up. Yeah, got to be skillful. Got to see the divine in each other, the shared humanity, just like he did, a beautiful being. He connected to every single one on a human level, on a soul level, but then also told them when they're wrong. Very straightforward. You're wrong about this. And then he was able to actually explain why. Amazing. He was not shy. So, yeah. The world lost a great soul, but what to do? Everything is karma. Nothing happens without any causes. Yeah. So, Om Mani Padme Om Shanti. Prayers, of course, to the family and friends and everybody affected by the loss. And especially prayers to those who make fun of him being murdered. Prayers especially to those who celebrate his death. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Bye.